Okay, so this is going to be a video based on the loot system. It's a whole new video. I had done a video previously where I talked about the loot system, but the audio got messed up, so here we go. Now, you see, there are many different ways to get loot in this game, and each of these llamas work differently, or each of the different loot systems work differently. Like, for example, one way you can get loot is by whenever you finish a level, you get a loot crate at the end of it that, depending on how well you do playing that particular mission, you get better loot. Now that's one way. That's just basically, you know, an item or two. And then there is the loot llamas, the upgrade llama. This right here is the launch event llama. It's not going to be here very long. And then there's going to be this randomized llama over here. Now you see, the thing is that the randomized one over here gets you a specific one and really high rarity. Always really good for rarity. But the problem with rarity is that you have to spend lots of resources to get it. And even with the launch event llamas, you're, like, the better that the item is, the more resources you need to craft it. Now, the upgrade llama is always good for, you know, any new players. Get as many of these as you can, and you know, try and definitely do that. There's also free llamas that you can get, which basically are whenever you complete a level, you get, you know, just a basic llama, and it gives you 3 items only, period. Only 3 items. Now, the way that that works is basically, whenever you're dealing with llamas, this is how it works. Whenever you hit the llama, there's a chance that the llama can upgrade. Also, for each card, which is basically these, you know, circuit-looking things. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Squads, armory. Here we go. Resources. You see these, like, chip-looking things? For each of those that you get, it's actually, you know, bigger, but, you know, I'm just, you know, going with a very basic description. Each one that you get has a chance to upgrade just randomly become the next rarity up. And it starts out as gray, and then green, and then blue, and then so on and so forth, each grade being bigger than the next. And the way that the regular, you know, or not regular, but the free llamas work is that you're going to get 3 items. One is going to be gray, or no, actually 2 are going to be gray and 1's going to be green. Guaranteed at least that rarity. Now, the first one can level up, the second one can level up, and the final one can level up. In fact, they can level up multiple times. Same thing with every single llama. Now, the llamas that have more items in them actually have a better chance to upgrade to better items. Now, as far as upgrading the llama itself, whenever you go to strike the llama, you will see that the llama goes from regular, and then it suddenly, you know, like whenever you hit it, it bounces off and turns silver. And then if it upgrades again, it'll turn gold. And then there's also another upgrade beyond that, but I haven't run into that in a long time. Like, I've played this game ever since, you know, the first level, like the first alpha keys were handed out, and, you know, I've just been smacking llamas, and I've only run into it once. It's an extremely rare llama. I can't remember what it looks like, but I remember that it was gold, and then I went to hit it again, and it went to one more time, and I got like 20 items. But anyway, that's another thing right there, is that whenever you upgrade the llama, like it becomes silver or gold, each upgrade increases the number of cards that you get, or the number of items that you get. And with each item, there's a chance for it to upgrade. So basically, you start at a base, and then you build up to a maximum rarity. Now, if you get a gold llama, and, you know, the very first one upgrades, and then the second one upgrades, and then the next one upgrades, you can reach up to really high levels of rarity. And in this game, that you know, gets to be very high. Like I don't know what the maximum is, but I know it's more than 7. So also at times it will split to where you can either pick a ranged weapon or a melee weapon or a survivor or a lead survivor, that kind of thing. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you me buying 10 and then one more. That way you can see what, you know, the whole thing's going to be about. I'm going to talk about it while I'm doing it, and I have turned down the game's volume so you can hear me. I have a 1,100 and I'm going to spend 1,000 V-Bucks, which is the in-game earnable income that you spend in this game. You can buy it or you can earn it. Buying it is definitely an advantage, but if you don't have a whole lot of money, it's okay to just, you know, continuously play games. And if you want to just get free llamas, you can help people do missions and get llamas in the chests that you get at the end of the match. Now let's start with the 1,000 V-Bucks worth of upgrade llamas.
Hey, why do you have an axe?
Also, you'll notice that the upgrade llamas follow your cursor and they say things. And then whenever you charge up your attack, they will, you know, like, react. And they will say things. Let's start. Okay, no upgrade.
Well, that's me.
There we go. You'll see that flash every single time.
That'll get the job done.
All right.
Sock it to me.
No llama upgrade. Let's see if there's any part
And
upgrades.
that's all she wrote.
There we go. Ooh, there we go.
Oh yeah, raking it in. All right.
Oh, there we go. We got a llama upgrade.
I'm feeling lucky. Have at it.
1,
Hey,
2,
check out
3,
this nice
4,
loot.
5, 6, 7. And it splits. I prefer shotguns myself. 7. The second split. I like snipers. 8, 9, 10. So it seems for the pre-release, the early access, you're actually getting Founders Coins every single time you open an upgrade llama. So let's see what we get now.
Go for it.
1,
Adios.
2, 3,
Enjoy.
4, 5. Yeah, 5. 5 and 9
Off to work
so
you
far.
go. Oh yeah.
Hopefully I get a gold before this is over.
Oh yeah. You got the goods. What are you waiting for? Get to job. Sock it to. Yeah. Take it on home. Ooh, can I have an axe too? Have at it. Adios. Enjoy.
Another split. I don't know what the Ranger Deadeye is, but let's see what it is. Huh. That's interesting, a new type of hero.
Ooh, that looks sharp. All right, let's...
There we go, upgrade.
Upgrade.
Oh, that's 2 silvers for 10.
Oh, yeah. Pretty good. Bracing for impact. Have at it. Well, that's me.
There you go, 2 upgrades for 1.
Sledgehammer!
When it flashes twice like that, it goes up in rarity twice. Now let's see what happens with this final one.
And that's all she wrote.
Got all of this for 1,000 V-Bucks. Survivors, lead survivors, uncommon heroes, all different kinds of stuff. The upgrade llama, in my opinion, is the superior llama because you can get all kinds of stuff. Now, there are going to be some special llamas, like for example the troll llama. I will upload a video of me opening several of those later. And those troll llamas have tons of loot. Like I am pretty sure it's still in the game, but I have opened it before. And let's open one more upgrade llama.
Oh yeah, raking it in.
Here we get.
Oh yeah, you got the goods.
Pretty standard. All right, let's get a couple of founder launch event llamas.
Mind if I borrow that? Huh? I'll bring it right back. You
And
better
let's
hope
see.
this ends good. Whoa! Check out this haul.
That's 8 so far, and it splits. Let's see what we get. Yeah, I'm gonna get the automatic shotgun. This is 8 with no upgrades. 9. So 9 items whenever it does an upgrade. And I need to get 70 more. So yeah, that is an explanation of the loot system, and the main thing to remember is you can also go into your armory, to your schematics, and you can actually recycle and upgrade, and do all kinds of stuff to the schematics. Like for example, here you got one wooden floor spikes and another wooden floor spikes. It's a good idea to recycle one of them. However, you do not want to get rid of all of them because the low-level crafting items, you need to have those for whenever you're, just doing like gathering materials, because eventually the items will break down, fall apart, and every time it falls apart, you got to make it again, which is, a bit of a problem because eventually, it's going to use up, it's going to be like really high level, schematics are going to take a lot of materials to make. Like for example, this one right here uses a copper ore, 2 duct tape, 12 twine, and 5 blast powder. Versus, let's go and find a better one. Like this copper enforcer here uses 8 copper ore, the rotating gizmos, 24 of this, and 15 planks. And that's much higher, and it lasts just as long. Like whenever you level it up though, like it'll have all these different power-ups whenever you level it up, and then eventually it will break though, and the problem there is that when it breaks, you got to make it again, and that has lots of resources, which is why whenever you're playing in lower levels in order to try and get better or more resources, basically doing your farming, you need to make sure you keep your low level schematics so you can make them and use less resources to defend your base. And That's the loot system pretty much explained. There is more to it, but you know, you have to be a much higher level in order to get it, but this is just the basics. Thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, and all that other jazz. See you next video.